I am not a celebrated excellent player of D&D. But
say what?
But I have always fantasized about maybe just dungeon mastering for a second. If I could just just my own world, I'll give you guys characters just out of my head, and we can just let me do it for a second.
Let's do it. Okay.
All right.
This could go horribly. I have no preconceived. I'm gonna do it.
For no reason, she's moving to another microphone. She has no dice. She could have stayed right where she was. Oh boy. Popeye needs your
If you
spinach.
could play the music, and I'll recap what happened last week. Really quick, Jeff's character is Pillarhead.
Pillar, okay.
And Dan's character is Shania Twain.
I want to check in with Dr. Amber after this is done.
Erin, you ready?
Yeah. Well, no, but... Last week on Erins and Dragons, Pillarhead and Shania Twain were traveling through a dark cave filled with amethyst rock and small boxes filled with presents. Shania Twain didn't know what to get for her mother-in-law's birthday. And Pillarhead was irritated by how much emphasis she was putting on her mother-in-law's birthday. Also, a goblin named Nosferatu following after them with bags of blood that he was going to devour, and then they were going to metabolize into flames of death. Will Nosferatu catch up with Shania Twain and Pillarhead, or will Pillarhead finally confess his love of pillars? Who knows what will happen this week on Erin's and Dragons!
Well, as a 17th level samurai, I take out my samurai sword, which is has a plus 11 against Nosferatu goblins. I do a lunging, dazzling display.
He's not in your visibility. You don't see him. He's falling behind you. Right now. You're just looking for a present for Shania Twain's mother-in-law.
Okay. I amend that, and I do a dazzling shopping spree.
All right. You find an appropriate hat.
Shania, I have found the appropriate hat.
My God, that's the hat that my ancestors swore I should hate.
Yes, but this hat will be nothing without appropriate accoutrement.
I inspect my surroundings.
All right.
In really, really granular detail.
You look around the cave to the right. You see what looks like. It's like a plasticized Harrison Ford in Star Wars. What? Someone had a stroke. You look and you see what looks like different gems trapped beneath an ice, but the ice is not cold.
It looks like Harrison Ford?
Well, it's kind of similar to Star Wars, where he's stuck in the thing.
Carbonite?
Like carbonite?
Carbonite.
Okay. So there's gems frozen in a certain.
There are gems, and you see different shapes, and you also see tiny boxes
over to
the right
side.
Shania Twain, use your ability to unfreeze gems.
I just like to keep looking around for a second. I just want to keep looking. I saw that, and then I just keep looking.
All right.
I'm turning my head really slowly.
You
I just want to take in every detail.
You see in front of you a giant golden swan, mouth, beak agape, tongue out. On the tongue, you see what look like hundreds of colored threads, and they're floating, they're moving, they're jumping up and down like they're alive.
Okay.
I
detect magic.
There is magic there.
Okay.
I approach the swan.
The threads rise their heads like they're snakes, and they start hissing at you.
I sense motive.
You didn't roll high enough.
I grab the swan by the neck.
The swan's neck starts to move around and comes alive.
You wish to find a gift?
Yes. I already have the perfect hat, but I think it could use maybe a nice accent, like a brooch or something.
I feel like you are being too casual. Do you know who I am?
I'm sorry. Come again?
The answer's no. I understood the question. The answer's no. I don't know who you are.
The Swan of Durg-A-Durg.
The Swan of Durg-A-Durg
does not repeat herself. Also, I'm half snake.
I let go of her neck, and I say...
go ahead.
The Swan of Durg-A-Durg.
Durg-A-Durg.
I
am the Swan of Durg-A-Durg.
I pull Shania Twain aside and go, the Swan of Durg-A-Durg does not repeat herself.
I shake him up because I'm bound. I'm taking a knee. I'm going, Swan of Durg-A-Durg. I'm sorry.
Durg. That's the last time I will repeat my name. As a rule, I don't repeat myself, but I've made some exceptions. There will be no more made tonight. I am the Swan of Durg-A-Durg, and I will not repeat myself again.
Swan of Durg-A-Durg. I swear to God, we meant no harm. I'm sorry I grabbed your neck by mistake.
I cast Flaming Orb!
Where do you shoot the orb?
At the Swan of Durg-A-Durg.
Where? Durg-A-Durg!
Durg-A-Durg.
Where do you shoot it?
Right at the swan's open beak mouth.
But okay. You inflict 2 damage on the Swan of Durg-A-Durg.
Okay.
He means no harm! He means no harm!
Oh, I was here to help you, but now I'm here to defeat you.
It's the Swan of Durg-A-Durg's turn. The Swan of Durg-A-Durg spits a poison egg and hits Pillarhead in the face and inflicts 4 damage.
Okay. Ooh,
Poison egg!
Egg damage.
Swan of Durg-A-Durg, I'm sorry. We're sorry. We mistook you for something else. We have traveled long and hard. We have encountered many demons and denizens.
You better be careful because you don't want to meet my master.
No, we do not. We just want to hang out in the cave with you. We don't want any trouble.
I had a lot of nice gifts in my beak, and now I will not share them with you.
That's fine. We accept that punishment, but we have no quarrel with you, madam.
I swing my swag bag.
God damn it!
I swing my swag bag of holding, and I throw a bunch of CDs that were given to me, and I aim the CDs at Swan's Achilles tendons.
All right. It does nothing because they're CDs. It does nothing.
Shit.
That
happened.
That happened. But nothing happened.
You got to work on that.
I touched the swan's waterfowl cheek.
Yes. Do you see me? Like, for me?
I do. I really do.
People always see this monstrous snake swan, but are you really looking
I don't even know what you mean. I see a beam of light when I look at you. I see who you are. I see your playlist. I see your favorite color. I see all the things that your high school friends hated.
The Swan Of Durg-A-Durg disappears, falls to the ground, and what you see in front of you is a beautiful young princess holding a pearl in her hand. She looks like Sigourney Weaver at 12.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for qualifying that.
You saved me.
12 or 13? There's a difference.
12 in Swan Lady years, which is 18 in human years.
I cast Dr. Amber.
Swan woman lady.
I'm Durg-A-Durg.
Durg-A-Durg. We're sorry.
You've saved me from this terrible spell. I've been existing as a terrible snake swan for a very long time, only providing gifts for people that were seeking gifts for people that they didn't care about very much.
We are just here to fulfill our quest, and possibly, if it behooves you, buy you beer. Whatever you want.
I'm afraid that the moment that I turn into a human princess is 5 moments before my death. So here's my pearl, and she dies. She dies.
Wow, we did it! We won!
Thank you for coming to Harmontown.
10 o'clock on the dot! Erin McGaffney! What a dungeon mistress!
Dungeon mistress. Thank you, Erin. Well done. Also, James Lively, Dr. Amber, Liz, Zoe, Michelle.
Zoe, thank you.
I'm Jeff Davis, your mayor, Dan Harmon, everybody.
All right. Thank you for giving to 826LA and Google it and see what you can do for them and whatever. Thanks for coming out in droves, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.